Paging Aitken Robertson to courtroom number 2. The jury is back with a verdict. Members of the jury, how do you find the accused? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty on all accounts, Your Honor.
Welcome to Legally Speaking, your trusted YouTube channel for clear and informative discussions on important legal issues. I'm your host, Melanie van Orde, licensed paralegal, dedicated to providing you with valuable insights into the legal world. In today's episode, we are addressing a crucial topic, the role of the victim in sexual assault cases, particularly when it comes to the possibility of having the charges dropped. To help us navigate this complex issue, we are joined by Phil Stiles, a seasoned legal counsel with a wealth of experience in the criminal law. We explore whether victims can have any influence over the decision to drop charges and what factors come into play in such situations. So stay with us as we delve into this important discussion. Phil, can a victim decide to drop the charges after they have been filed in a sexual assault case?
Well, if officially speaking, no. The victim does not steer the ship, so to speak. The victim does not have the final say. The Crown's main concern is whether there's a reasonable prospect of conviction, and it's usually a scenario where the victim has already given a statement to the police, and the Crown has determined that based on what they have to say or other factors in the case, there's a reasonable prospect of conviction at trial. And so the complainant does not have the final say by any means as to whether the charges proceed or not, if there is a reasonable prospect of conviction in the Crown's mind. However, that's not to say that the complainant or the victim, that his or her viewpoint would be taken into consideration. I would say that often what does happen is if a complainant expresses a desire not to proceed, the Crown takes a serious look at the file, and it can help tip the scales in the Crown's mind as to whether they should proceed. There's a second prong of the Crown's prosecutorial test, and that's usually, is it in the public interest to proceed? The Crown will always want to be careful not to dissuade other people from reporting instances of sexual assault. So the Crown does tend to have some leniency when it comes to discontinuing a prosecution if the victim really does not want charges to proceed.
If can a victim then be compelled to testify in court should the Crown decide to prosecute, and even if they wish to drop the charges?
Yeah, the victim can still be compelled to testify because the victim usually has given a statement that makes out the offense. And so on that basis, the victim can be legally compelled to come and testify. The victim is not bound necessarily by anything he or she said to police, but it's important for any victim in that scenario where they are considering saying something substantially different to the court than they would or than they originally did to police. It's important in that scenario that they get their own legal advice because there are all kinds of charges for misleading the court, from public mischief to perjury. There is some liability. Now, often Crowns don't pursue those types of cases because, again, the idea is we don't want to dissuade victims from making complaints. But it's important because a victim can be stuck between a rock and a hard place after they do make a complaint and they change their mind. So getting some independent legal advice for the victim is always important.
Thank you so much, Phil, for all that informative information. And thank you to everyone else for joining us today on the Aitken Robertson YouTube channel. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and take care. Thank you for tuning in to Legally Speaking, proudly brought to you by Aitken Robertson Criminal Defence. We represent clients facing criminal charges all over Ontario, providing you with legal support and dedicated advocacy. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more content, please like and subscribe to our channel. For more information, visit our website. We also offer free books on various types of criminal charges, which you can request on our website or by using the QR codes on your screen now. For legal assistance, call us today or visit our website to request a meeting with one of our experienced lawyers or licensed paralegals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Legally Speaking.